Hello everybody, welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we arrived here in Noveria, and this episode, we're going to be doing this assignment. Now, we're going to take Loke's assignment. A few things to note. There are two ways to get a garage pass. You can either get it through him and do his mission, or if you accepted smuggling, the smuggling assignment, you can go get the the equipment from your ship and then bring it back here, and if you give it to Opal, he will give you the garage pass. It is the fastest way to get the garage pass, but do note, if you do that method, you won't be able to do Loke's assignment.
Back again. What can this old Turian do for you today?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
You know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
I need to get up to Peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
The administrator won't give us garage access.
Not surprising. Of course, all the managers have access as well. I do, for that matter.
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk. Back again. What can this old Turian do for you today?
I've been thinking over your difficulties with Analeus.
Indeed.
So if I help you, you'll help me.
Yes. You need to get into the garage. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other. Violence against Mr. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Anyway. There is someone else here of interest. We'll speak to them later. Let's go to synthetics. Should be down this path. Here's the guard detail. Let's see what we can do about them.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Qui'in is under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Qui'in. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Oh, we got rid of the guard detail at the very least. Or some of the guard detail, anyway. Is that supposed to be a Tyrion or Krogan that was burning to death? Down. So someone's still here. Open the crate, get that stuff. Let's see what's in this weapons locker. Give me that stuff. Upgrade kit, nice. Now it should let us in here. There we go. Some of this stuff. Now let's access his computer. Download the evidence from Loke's computer. And looks like we got some more trouble.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to...
Oh. We're forced to kill her. I can't remember if there's a way you can talk her out of it. I think no matter what, you are forced to kill her. I'll definitely double check off screen. Alright, let me just pull up my notes and see if there was a way to spare real quick. Okay, yeah, I just double check. Yeah, there's no way to spare her, so you are forced to gun her down.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Qui'in. I'll be waiting.
Alright. Something of interest. We need to go to the hotel. But before we go to the hotel, let's go back to our ship. And go get that smuggled goods. Like I say, it's like this should be the door to the ship. Okay, so there's Opal's package. So let's bring this through security. And now let's go to the hotel. Now, before we talk to anybody around here, before we talk to Loke or Pastel, I believe if you come up here, there should be a Krogan.
Don't hang up, elder brother.
Or, where is this Krogan? There he is.
I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute.
There's Indoma.
What do you want?
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
I was on my way to deliver it.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal. I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
Interesting. But exactly how much is this worth to you?
500 credits.
You and I are both professionals. You know this is worth more than that.
Kids these days, they don't know what a good weapon is worth. I'll give you 750.
Deal. Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. Now go away. The gods wonder about people who trade packages for cash.
So yeah, you can take it to Indoma and sell it to to him directly for 750 credits if you charm or intimidate him. Compared if you deliver to Opal himself, where he will only give you 500 credits. Security logs, unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you received this, Doctor, but it's imperative that you make your way to a safe location. Your history of our organization has been leaked. Your base in Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to a safe location immediately. So for that, we learn of another assignment. Let's go down here and speak with that woman. Let's see what Guinea has to say.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Qui'in to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Qui'in's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Qui'in directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
I need Qui'in's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Qui'in to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
Alright, I'll talk to Qui'in and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Okay, so this quest has 3 outcomes. There is a chaotic evil, lawful good, and true neutral route to this. If you give Oak his data without mentioning this to her, without mentioning to him to testify, you will get the true neutral path, where you don't gain a lot of points in Renegon or Renegade. If you go and talk to the administrator and give the evidence to him, you will do the chaotic evil, which gets you a lot of Renegade. And if you do this and get Loke to testify and then report it, then you will gain a lot of Paragon. But you want to do the true good path because this is a route of a very, very interesting glitch.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analeus. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
So you get 24 Paragon right there. Let's make another save here. Speak to him again.
I have not been contacted regarding our arrangement yet. Are things in...
Now what you want to do is... you want to talk to like him about another subject.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions.
Then you get testify against Aeolus.
While I have the time to spare.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it.
So this comes up again, and interesting enough, the Paragon and Renegade options reappear.
If necessary, yes. Do what I tell you to, or Analeus will find what he's looking for.
It is good to have all our cards on the table. I regret that you have a better hand. Very well, I will...
And you saw we got 25 Renegade. So this guy has a very interesting either glitch or oversight on it.
You need with your
Normally when you picked an option that will let you gain Paragon or Renegade, the game does not let you pick that option again. Or if it does, it doesn't reward you with more Paragon or Renegade. It's usually one or the other. Loke has an interesting either glitch or oversight where you can repeat this conversation again and again and again and again and again.
I have not been
and essentially gain infinite amount of Paragon and Renegade.
Did you
and just to show,
yes, she caused quite a stir.
You do this by making him talk about something else to make testify appear again.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it.
If necessary.
Very well.
And you will gain more Renegade. So with this, you can gain all the Renegade and Paragon you will ever need to get at both exclusive side quests. As the exclusive side quest to Paragon and the exclusive side quest to the Renegade. So off screen, I'm going to be doing this so that way I can get up enough Paragon and enough Renegade to get the Renegade side quest. Which, since I triggered the Paragon side quest first, to get the Renegade one, I need to get. I need to
arrangement yet.
Did you?
Yeah, I need to basically get around 90%.
Questions.
I finished the job.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it.
Everyone on this.
The board is investigating.
Very well.
So yeah, so off screen, I will be talking to him to basically build up my Renegade, which is why I created a save there. Matter of fact, it's why I created 2 saves, just to be on the safe side. So I'll show the outcome of this side quest, and then the outcome of this. And then we will make our way down. Then we'll end the episode, and off screen I will work on my Renegade. I will say this, do not max out both your Paragon and Renegade. Max out one or the other. Because you max both of them out, it causes some confusion, needless to say, with the game once you transfer your save to ME2.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It says if you're also going to do this, make sure you you get all the Paragon and Renegade you want before telling her you convinced Qui'in. Otherwise, you will be locked out of this glitch. Because I believe you cannot speak to him about testifying after that. Which is also another reason why I made that save.
It took some persuasion, but Qui'in has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Qui'in, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
And with that, we have our garage pass. So, I'll end the episode off here, and in the next episode, I'll meet you here after I've done some renegade grinding, and we'll go to peak 15. If you enjoyed this episode, do you like the videos? It helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode, and share the video so that way more people can discover my content, help the channel grow. I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.